Hey guys. Whew. Sorry. Working on the car in the hot heat and just got out of work from doing a graveyard shift all night. Anyways, 2000 Dodge Durango rear wheel drive 5.9 V8. I've been having really bad vibration and bounce issues while driving. I've had upper lower control arms changed. I've had inner outer tie, or actually I've had the whole differential changed out. I've had the inner outer tie rods changed out. Actually, the whole rack and pinion setup changed out. Um, all new wheels. I've had them all balanced. Let me think what else I've done. I've had alignment. Taken it to a few different mechanics. One said it could be my brakes, that I might have a sticking brake. I took it to another shop after that. They're the ones that changed out my differential and my rack and pinion, and they said that my brakes were fine. Sometimes I can come to a complete stop where I'm turning right into my complex, into my driveway, and it feels like a rubbing, kind of a grinding, but not really grinding, but more of a rubbing feeling is going on. I've had it happen a few times turning left or right. Now on the freeway, it gets very bumpy and vibrating and kind of drives like a worm. It's hard to explain, but as if my rear is kind of fishtailing, but not. It drives pretty straight, but it will go to lean right, and then it will fix itself, and then kind of lean left a little bit sometimes, and then fix itself, but it mostly drives straight. But it has a very bad vibration and a very bad bounce. I could almost be at 10 miles an hour, you could still feel the vibration and the bounce. I'm not sure if anybody can help out. I don't know if it's internal, if I should look at anything to do with the engine. Um, it looks like my belt's good. Had it replaced not too long ago. I did my spark plugs not too long ago. Did an oil change. Did a transmission fluid change. Changed out my air filter. Looked for any leaks. Anything like that. It's kind of hard to remember everything I've done to the car, you guys. But as you can tell, I've done so much already. Um, the differential that got put on it was used. It had 60,000 miles. Mine had over 200,000. The Let me think here. Sorry, guys. I did have a problem a couple months before any of this. Now, I drove this car from Texas, made it all the way out to Nevada. Anyways, no problems. I had no problems. I had a bad wheel bearing, and that was about it. Now, the wheel bearing went out on the way to work. It made the hub spindle nut actually bust off, but the wheel stayed on just enough for me to pull over. Now, I had a tow truck take it. It wasn't riding on the wheel. He only had to back it up a little bit. So, I mean, I looked and asked mechanics about if I had a bent rim. They've said no. They balanced it. I still have to maybe try to test that theory and buy maybe a used rim or something from Pick Apart or something. Maybe I can flop off each wheel, see if it changes anything. I've already rearranged my wheels with my spare tire to see if it does that, and no luck, it didn't change anything. I changed out my shocks on the front and the rear, and I want to say that could possibly be a feeling I'm having. They were perfect for a while, and then now lately, my rear shocks have been doing this. Sorry, guys. Let's try to get cleared up here for you. I don't know if you can see that. It was all together as one piece. It's like the middle of it's coming out. Let's bring it to the top. Sorry guys, it's really hard to see. The top doesn't look too bad on that one. Go over here. Same thing, see on this one. I don't know if that's a problem, if it means it's too loose. It doesn't shake or nothing. Let's see if I can get the top part for you guys here. There's the top part, if you can see. My phone would like to clear up. Sorry guys, my phone is not clearing up. There it goes a little bit. It's kind of doing the same at the top too. Don't know if that's a huge problem or not. If you guys can help me out on that. Like I said, there's no signs of anything dripping from it, I don't think. Then again, I do see that right there. I don't know if that was from it or not. Again, I don't know if my leaf springs are bad. If I should check those out. I know my bushings on them are pretty bad. For the most part, I have no major problems besides that. I've checked out all the wheel bearings and everything, but on my driver's side, this seems to be where it's coming from for the most part. And it doesn't look too nice in there. Anyways, this was the wheel bearing that busted off. Now, the shop replaced it with a whole knuckle and hub used from a pick apart, because that's all they supposedly could get for me. Now, I've been having a feeling like that's been the problem, because ever since that's been fixed, I've been feeling this weird feeling. Now, I don't know if you guys can tell me out there how I could check for my steering knuckle if it's really bad. I've looked for beaten up marks or different type of shiny parts to it that maybe look new of rubbing or anything. No luck. I checked my wheel bearings. There's no wheel play. I can grab my wheels at 10 and 2, at 12 and 6, at any direction. There's no play at all. And I want to say it could still be a bad wheel bearing. I know you could have bad wheel bearings with no play. Is there any way anybody out there can help me with how I check that? Is it just hearing and feeling for grittiness while spinning it? My U-joints, my universal joints on my drive shaft seem to be... Sorry, I'm out of it. Seem to be perfect. I've checked it. Like I said, I've had mechanics check it. They said it was good. I'm really at a loss here, guys. I don't know. Is there any rear wheel problems? Wheel bearings? This is a rear wheel drive. I don't know if it's possibly my rear wheel bearings. How I could check those, or there's no wheel play at all. If there's anything to do with the brake shoes or anything that could be causing this while driving, not just while braking. I don't really have any sensation while braking. No like vibrating or pulsating, I mean, while braking. I haven't really felt that. But I'm wondering if it could still be my brakes while driving. Like I said, it almost happens at any speed. If anybody can help out with any type of comments, I'm sorry for such a long video. I tried getting everything in there, all my information of everything I fixed on it so far. If anybody can help, I've already spent over $4,000 into trying to fix this damn vibration and bounce problem, and I know this is a 2000, and people out there are going to say, why the freak did you do that, and why didn't I trade it in? Well, sometimes, you guys, a car treats you really good, and you just want to treat it good back and keep it in the family. I've done so much to this car, and actually has ran and still is running really good. It's just this dang vibration and bounce. But if anybody can help me out there, it would be much appreciated. Thank you guys, and have a great day.